The world's greatest detective is not detective in this action of Batman 109. Oh, Batman, what do you do in this issue is so against due process. Unlike it was already pushing it with the vigilante stuff, and since it's illegal to be a mass vigilante, you're already a criminal. So, yeah, this doesn't help your case for mass vigilantes to be legalized. So, yeah, Batman is currently trying to run away from what Scarecrow has done to him. Push back, Bruce. You know this toxin. You train for moments like this. But this is different. You can feel it's different. Stronger. Stranger. It doesn't matter. The same principle applies. The toxin triggers your automatic nervous system. Fight or flight. Adrenaline is pumping through your heart. Use it. Ignore the pain. Push forward. Don't worry about what's real. What is it? You're Batman. You'll figure that out when you're through this. You'll never get through this. He's trying to distract you. He doesn't want you to remember what's happening to Gotham City. What's it becoming? It's becoming future state. So anyways, we come back to the past as Batman broods in his micro cave apartment. And as he remembers Miracle Molly's words, do you ever think how much stronger you could be if you just let your past? Could that Batman actually save Gotham City? Well, he failed during the events of Long Halloween that forever solidified Gotham, and the DC status quo calls that Batman must brood about the death of his parents every single time, even though he's built a collective new family from the ashes of the old ones. So, no, he won't. So, anyways, he goes back online. Oracle, I'm back online. And here I was getting ready to send in the cavalry. You missed a few things while you were on your little field trip to Wonderland. I heard chatter on my way back to the townhouse. More scarecrows? Yeah, they found one in the lobby of GCPD Central Precinct. Another one in the altar of the Old City Cathedral. The press are having a field day with that one. I think I got a glimpse of Crane himself looking over Nanako's speech to the city last night. He's gotten very good at slipping in between the cameras. News channels are screaming bloody murder, saying fear toxin could have happened at any moment in it. People are looting grocery stores and for supplies. It's just like you said. Scarecrow attack doesn't need a single drop of fear toxin. The TV pundits are claiming that the Insanity Collective is likely working with Scarecrow, that they're old Arkham buddies or something. I'll be honest, there isn't much logic to it, but looking over social media feeds, people are buying into that theory. It's called echo chambers. So, yeah, social media sucks. We get it. The mood's getting tense out there. Did you find what you're looking for? I need to know everything there is to know about Simon Saint. Contact Ghostmaker. If I can get Crane's location from Saint, the two of us will be able to apprehend Scarecrow tonight. I need him on standby. He doesn't always take my calls, Batman, and you put him on babysitter duty with Harley. There are people in the family who are susceptible to fear toxin in a way he isn't. Be persistent. And then send the schematics of the Saint Industries tower to the car. I need a way in. So you're going into there based on the words of an insanity collective who are who are declared criminals, and you yourself are declared a criminal, which means that it will not be held up in court. See, this is the part I don't get. And Harley Quinn's back, ready to criticize the idea of superheroes at the top of very tall buildings. You heroes types sure love to spend your time at the top of very tall buildings. I'm not agoraphobic or anything, but sheesh. I keep thinking about how I burst like a weird water balloon filled with jelly down on the sidewalk. So, yeah, apparently Ghostmaker is secretly babysitting Harley Quinn without her actually knowing. Well, perhaps you prefer the view inside. Incoming call from Oracle. Take a message, Icon. We have company. Holy shit! And they enter the ghost cave. Is this some kind of bat cave? I call it the haunt. And you should see what he's passing for caves these days. It's disgraceful. I designed this to top the original. Ah, yes. Remember when my character was a brooding asshole to people who was willing to kill people? Now I'm all about competing with Batman and trying to prove I'm bigger than him. What the f is that? Is a Spinosaurus. Batman had a dinosaur in his cave. I have a bigger dinosaur. Is he stupid? Is he stupid? Like, he just feels so more 180 after his son turned to join Batman's crusade in Gotham. Wait, Batman had a freaking dinosaur in his cave? Yes. That's amazing. And look, he got that sweet car cover too. No, not yet. The Batmobile still has my Ghost Racer at pace, as Batman proved on the murder run in Bloodhaven last Sunday. So what is it going to do with it? This is going to the industrial furnace tomorrow. The next model will be better. You're going to destroy a perfect car. You could sell it. You could remove all the advancements you've done to it to not link it back to you, but you could sell it. You boys sure lead interesting lives. I'm going to put something in a bit more comfortable. Oh, would you like some champagne? I mean, sure, I'm not fancy or anything, but I do like bubbles. Those Icon, please get our guest a drink. Like, a little bit of the bubbly. So, yes, sir. So Harley Quinn goes in and asks the obvious question. So is this a you want to kill me situation or you want to bang me situation? I forgot I'm bisexual for a sec. So, yeah, he could clearly go ahead and date her since he's also bisexual. Like I said before, you fascinate me. You're trained as a therapist, fell for the most dangerous man on the planet, and then spent years by his side terrorizing society. A few years ago, the government had to put a bomb in you just to make you consider helping people. And now you're running around the city you used to terrorize trying to be a service. And you don't stop, no matter how many times Batman tells you you're not his sidekick. Because I'm his sidekick. I know there's Robin, but Robin left, so he doesn't count anymore. I'm 9 years old! Is that what this is? You're jealous because you want the big R on your chest, and you think I'm gonna steal your shot? Huh. No. It's just rare to see people like us go down this path. People like us? I was 8 years old when a psychologist put a name to what made me different. I am a psychopath. I do not feel empathy or fear. In that moment, I had a choice. I could use my natural deficiency to excel in mundane fields, be a CEO, run a hedge fund, enter politics. Yeah, I could do things to actually make good changes instead of being able to sleep with every man and woman I wanted to seduce. All the mundane glories of the ethically unbound. Or I could challenge myself by setting out to do the one thing that nobody's ever managed: try to fix the world. Because none of those positions could fix the world, right? I mean, like, I know the people behind them are kind of horrible, but, like, yeah. Do you know how to wield a sword? I mean, I've stabbed a bunch of guys before. Plus, with the Infinite Frontier, I remember everything that I did. So most likely I did in several issues and also in the Batman TV series. The principle's the same. Please, try and cut me. So they battle it out in a test of fights. You know, I'm still not sure where you stand on the kill/bang spectrum. Maybe it's a bit of a column A, a bit of column B. Maybe this is all just a test to figure that out myself. You really are nuts, aren't you? What's the deal with the mask? There are fewer than 5 people alive who have seen my entire face. Batman's one of them. Only 3 who know my birth name. Now that is full on crazy. Is it? How many people in your life really knew you? 2 of them. One of them used that to control me, the Joker. The other used it to set me free. I didn't realize what I had until she was gone, and I keep looking for her. Harley Quinn referencing her love for Poison Ivy. And I imagine they were both psychopaths like you. Pamela wasn't a psychopath. She was passionate and dangerous, and her anger could get the better of her, but that was a product of how much she cared, not how little. Well, and they're surrounded by plant dogs. Bella, is that you? Bella! My God, I'm going to imagine horrendous nightmares. She must be a dull person from the Twilight books. Oh no, it's that Gardner chick. Please, call me Gardner and Phone Company. Icon, tell me who I'm looking at. Tell me how she broke in. I'm actually kind of surprised she broke into my haunt cave. Bella Garten, wanted eco-terrorist, expelled from the faculty at Hudson University for cultivating predatory animal-plant hybrids. Harley Quinn adds her own commentary. She was Pammy's girlfriend in college. Why all the drama, though? I thought we were cool. Well, Yeah, we were cool. Remember when we met in the Harley Quinn books during the rebirth period? Oh wait, that never happened. Um, yeah, this is awkward, isn't it? This is a retcon. So you're a living retcon, so we can't really do anything about it. I wanted to talk to you where I knew we wouldn't be overheard. This facility operates as a clean room. It's secure. She can't hear us in here. Who can't hear us? Any room you're in, she's in too. As long as there's something rooted. She never could take her eyes off you. You're telling me Ivy's been in Gotham? I've been looking for months. There's a thick jungle growing deep underneath the city out around her. She's not letting anyone in, but it spreads day by day. Her vines are eating into the city's foundation. She sees it as mutually assured destruction. If anyone comes to get her, she'll collapse the entire city in the cave below. I tried to talk to her, but there's something wrong, something missing from her. I suppose the Pamela you know is the one who possesses her pheromone abilities to make people into her slaves. The Pamela I know wants to save the world from people who are killing it. That is all what she wanted since she was a little girl, says the eco-terrorist to the vigilante. Then she reveals that she is secretly a Harley Quinn Poison Ivy fangirl. Look, I don't know you. I don't give a damn about you. I like her, okay? But I wouldn't have problem feeding you both to my hounds. She needs you, Harley. The I don't care. And then Oracle pops into existence. I don't care how many times you gut your computers to try to lock me out, Ghostmaker. I will find my way back in. I have a message from Batman. Okay, I can see you're in the middle of something here. This is why I don't do superhero cities. I hate all this crap. That's why I've never been appearing in the comics ever before in my life. Here, use this to tell me when you're ready to find her, and I'll take you to her. No bats, no ghosts, just you and me, okay? Hey, yeah. And the gardener leaves. No doubt going to compete in her do something. I'm pretty sure she's going to turn heel. Now, what mess has Batman got himself and how can Ghostmaker clean it up? Well, he's broken every law able possible, and he has no Jim Gordon to protect him, so yeah, he's about to break into a multi-billion-dollar corporation and assault the owner of the company along with several people. So with very little evidence, and the only evidence he has is the word of a terrorist of a Gotham City government that was funded by the guy who did do the terrorizing in order to spread fear, who's working with Scarecrow, but that evidence could be circumstantial, and that could honestly be, you know, a lot lying. If this is going to work the way we want it, the mayor's going to need to keep Gotham's old money in line. Mr. Worth is taking a lot of big risks right now, Mr. Vile. The last thing we need is some kind of expose from Deb Donovan or her Ike before we got the machine up and running. I'll be sure to pass that along to Mayor Nanako, Mr. Saint. See, the current issues of Detective Comics. Continuity! Excuse me, Hugh. I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut this short. An unexpected meeting just came up. I'm going to have to take it. So, Mr. Vile, because that's an actual name that doesn't make you think he's a villain. Oh god. He goes ahead and departs as Simon goes ahead and looks at his birds before hearing, "Where's Scarecrow?" Batman. Stand back, Mr. Saint. I will use my augmented powers to defeat him. I can take care of the flying rat. And he's immediately KO'd with one massive kick. You failed. Oh, I'm actually impressed. I'm surprised your gauntlets can displace that much crushing power. I've watched Ricardo bend steel before. But please excuse my overzealous assistant. I'm happy to help you however I can. I know you're working with Scarecrow. I want his location now. Oh, I don't have any proof to throw you away, just the word of a terrorist. So clearly, I have all the backing I need. Scarecrow, the supervillain? Batman, please. I would never associate with that kind of person. That simply isn't what I came to Gotham to do. It is a pity, though. Oh, how scared the city is after everything it's been through. You did an admirable job cleaning up the old gangsters. Well, Harvey Dent killed the last gangster, so yeah, that didn't end well. Oh, but you have to admit, you started to slip. You can't stop the most dangerous villains before they start doing real damage. The Long Halloween kind of proves that point. That fear is shaping Gotham City, Batman. The people want order. They need to feel certain they won't get hurt again. They need to know that someone is looking out for them. And honestly, Batman is yesterday's news. But my idea of crime fighting, the Magistrate program, that is tomorrow's news. I'm not here for your corporate pitch. I'm here to beat you up as a defenseless old man. Wait, am I still the hero here? Perhaps you prefer a demonstration. I'd like you to meet the centerpiece of my program. And in walks in the ultimate peacekeeping machine, Peacekeeper 01. Much to, oh my god, what the hell's gonna happen now? Also, he's painted the red, white, and blue on his chest because of America. So, yeah, I don't know why they added that aesthetic. But, yeah, so Batman beat this guy up with augmented arm machinery, so clearly he could take this guy on, right? Nope, he couldn't. He got thrown around like a rag doll. Stay down, Batman. You are under arrest. I was just wrapping up the fine print with a man from Nanako's office. Gotham City has greenlit a pilot program with the Magistrate, with the express intention of stopping all masked threats in the city. The Peacekeepers will resolve this terrible Scarecrow plot and stop his allies in the Insanity Collective. Who knows what horrible thing they'll try next, Batman? If those punks aren't put down quickly, they could do something far more daring than we've seen from them so far. They could even blow up City Hall. 2 seconds later, kaboom! City Hall's destroyed. No! Why? Why did you do this? So, yeah, here's the thing I was wondering when I heard this. They never mentioned that in Future State. I rechecked everything. All the Gotham-related Bat Family books. Yeah, they never... I don't think they ever mentioned, oh, City Hall got blown up. We talk about Arkham more, but we don't really talk about City Hall and the government being destroyed, so... yeah, we're gonna go with that logic. Not to worry, Batman. Peacekeeper 01 will make those anarchists pay, and then he'll capture that benefactor Scarecrow and put him behind bars. And then we can turn our focus toward the mayor's real target, the nest of vigilantes in little bat costumes infecting our city. And Batman tries to disable Peacekeeper, but Peacekeeper is like, you're only making this worse, Batman. Stop resisting. I must break you. And Batman turns out the lights and then Peacekeeper, using his infrared laser eyes, sees through that he cut a hole through the lower level. Oh, Peacekeeper 01 is in pursuit. Batman's Oracle. Saint is behind the bombing. They're gonna frame the Insanity Collector. We can't let him. Oracle, do you copy? Dead. And Peacekeeper arrives, down to catch up to him. Your lights out trick was nice and all, Batman, but I can see you. Good. I can see you too. Round 2. Batman, the Cowardly Lot. Part 4. Next issue, No Peace. Now we come back to Cobra Devil Skull Island. London, Ghostmaker, Chapter 3! Or was it 4? We lost track, because we already know where this is going. So, yeah, he's fighting cyber cobras in China. I'm going quite attached to this tiger head. And I think I'm going to need to add it to permanent arsenal. It makes a nice statement, don't you think? Hey, sir, you need to focus. There are feeder tunnels directly beneath you. If you continue this way, you'll have to keep wasting your energy fighting these creatures. Ha, you knew about the tunnels all along, Mr. Tiger. And here I thought we were friends. Icon, give me a full map of the tunnels ahead. I would very much like to introduce Madame Midas to my new tiger friend. The fool is already delirious from exhaustion. He'll make everything easy enough, pray. And that's my cue. I'm leaving. Why is that, Brainstorm? You're falling into the exact trap he wants you to. He's play acting for your benefit so you underestimate him. You need to understand there is nothing he won't do to achieve his aims. I was 7 years old when the American pharmaceutical company pulled me from the new death slums. They killed my parents and erased my past. They gave me a number and started giving me experimental brain expanding drugs. Don't the American pharmaceutical companies just horrible? I'm surprised they went with the X-Men Krakoa's miracle put drugs because they're pretty much out of business at that point in the Marvel Universe. Those that worked all too well. They gave me abilities I hadn't prepared for and had no defense against. It took me years to destroy all the research that led to the creation of those drugs, to kill each of the scientists who had used me like a lab rat. But I had done it. The job was over. I was at peace, or so I thought. One of the fools had sold the research to a rival company for millions. They were looking to recreate the horror that had birthed me with a new generation of child experiments. I was hired to assassinate the scientists who were advancing the work that created me, but the job was more personal than that. I wanted to make the soulless corporations afraid to ever touch this research again. I wanted to make them fear the monsters it could create. I was determined to kill every living human being in that building, to leave the scar of new data that would expose their cruelty to the world, and I would get the children free. I thought I could train them all myself, give them a new kind of peace I had never known. Children, please, don't be afraid. I've killed the beasts using you as their toys. There are too many monsters loose in this world. I can take you somewhere they can't hurt you anymore. You know, I used to admire you. There's something so thrilling when something wrong gets to make things right. But then once you were done killing the corporate pirates who had destroyed your childhood, you start selling your services to the highest bidder, to the monsters that made your makers look downright cuddly. There never were any children here, Brainstorm. You're lying. That's why I agreed to help the Indian Intelligence Bureau bring you in. Now, this may hurt. Your mind is uniquely vulnerable to psychic attacks. Acts while you're using your abilities. My suit is broadcasting a psychic recording of a frightened baby. Pure, unadulterated fear. This is an experiment, so let's cross our fingers and it doesn't kill us both. And his brain is being liquefied. I hope for so much better from you. You damn fool. I'll crush you. I don't understand. My powers. Don't worry. With an ice pick carefully lodged into your brain, these scientists believe they can remove your abilities given a time. You were right about that much, Brainstorm. There are too many monsters in the world. Please, don't do this. Please, Ghostmaker. The government tortured me for 5 years. I built enough strength to break free, but I will never underestimate that man again. Don't underestimate me either. Madame Midas still has a few tricks up her sleeve. Yes, I will clearly succeed, as he is in the Bat books in Gotham, and I am currently rotting in hell. Most likely. And that's the end of our epic saga. Now we get to the Peacekeeper Magistrate. George Jimenez's artwork is still as stellar as ever, and we get some more action involved. Now let's hope that this doesn't end in complete future state disaster for Batman. Though it probably will, because Batman is kind of terrible at this a little bit. Oh, man. So, fun issue. Artwork is once again gorgeous by George Jimenez with great colors from, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try. Oh, man. And the Joshua Middleton card variant stock cover is awesome. So, we're going to have to see where this comes up next month in the series. Batman 109, Volume 3 of the Bat Books. DC Comics. This was Near Reality Entertainment Pop Culture Omniversa. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other content in the description below. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you all next time. Peace and take care, everyone, and stay safe.